I'm back. This time talking how to take control of your life. All right, whether you're a victim to circumstances or you just want to take control of your day, your week, your year, your life, I got some helpful tips. They're very simple. There's so many ways to take control of your life, but sometimes we don't know where to start. Like, where do I start? You know that phrase, like, I need to get my life together. I think I say it at least 10 times. Or I tell other people, like, get your life together. And I tell myself to get my life together. And it's something that you have to remind yourself on a daily basis, an hourly basis, a regular basis. But what are some things you can just easily remind yourself of to do? That's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Whether you're a victim to your circumstances or you just wanna take control of your day, your week, your year, your life. Let's do this. All right, simple steps. I think I got about 5 for you. All right, first step, start small and then go big. All right, so start very small. Start on a daily basis. Daily, how can you take control of your life? Start off as simple as in every morning, take control of your day. Decide what's the first thing that you want to do, okay? Not because you have to do it, like you have to shower, you have to go to work. Something that you want to do. Take control from the start, okay? And that's going to set the tone for the rest of the day. So when you wake up, do something that you want to do, whether it's for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or if you only have to wake up 5 minutes earlier to do something that you want to do. Whether it's read a couple pages of a book, read a passage, listen to a podcast, say a prayer, get some exercise in, even if it's only for about 10, 15 minutes. Something that you want to do and you're deciding, I'm going to take care of me first, and then the rest of the day, I got you. All right, so start small and then go to big. Because after you start doing that on a regular basis, taking control of your day, then you'll be able to take control of your week, your year, your life. When you set that tone of this is what I'm going to do every day, then when you get in circumstances or conversations, like when you're at work and your boss is like, do this, and you already had a regimented plan, you'll feel more comfortable saying, sure, I'll do it after I do this. You know, like, I'm only speaking from experience. I'm very like, sure, I'll do it, and whatever, like, job, gig, whatever I'm doing. But when I started to take control of my day, it set the tone of like me being in control of everything that happens. So when things come at me that are out of my control, I'm still able to control it with, okay, you have a task for me to do. I'm going to finish what I'm doing, and then I got you. You'd be surprised how many times people react in a positive way instead of us assuming that they're like, no, I have to do it right now. Sometimes don't assume, actually not sometimes, don't assume that they want it right then, right there, or that they're not gonna be okay with you finishing what you're doing. Try it first before you assume, okay? Step number 2, stop feeling bad and being a people pleaser. I know, you wanna make everybody like you. I'm the same way, I want everybody to like me. But you're not gonna make everybody happy, and you're not gonna be able to not feel bad all the time because you didn't get to do something. When you have a plan, when you have a schedule, the way you can take control of it is not feeling bad when somebody else wants you to do something out of your schedule and out of your plan. So let's say, for instance, for me, Sundays is my Jesus day, my rest day, my regroup day. But there's a lot of people that want to do stuff on Sundays. And if I don't want to allocate time for that, 2-3 hours to do that, then I need to not feel bad about it. I need to not feel bad that I actually want to be rested on a Sunday and not be tired on a Monday. I need to not feel bad that, yeah, so-and-so's in town, but they didn't tell me in advance. So since you didn't tell me in advance, I'm gonna stick to my original plan. If you wanna change your plan, that's fine. But if you don't want to, don't feel bad. Sometimes we feel bad and we think, oh, they need me there. More than if they knew how much something else was important to you, they would have been like, no, girl, get your sleep. Or dude, like, finish your homework. It's not that serious, you know? So sometimes we care more than someone else really cares that's trying to, like, you know, take things out of the flow of you getting in control of what you want to do. Trust me, people will get over it. If they're your friend, you wanting to do something for yourself to keep your sanity is more important. And if it's not to them, then that's not your friend. Okay. Next step, stick to the plan. Stick to it. And to do that, you gotta set boundaries. So let's say you're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do laundry, I'm gonna work out, and I'm gonna clean. Let's just throw things out there that probably everybody does. So stick to it. And if something comes up, somebody gives you a phone call, answer it when you've at least completed a task. Don't have a plan and then if the phone rings, you change it up. Or if something comes up, you change it up. Like, stick to the plan, and then if you have some downtime or if you're done with something, then welcome that thing into your life, your situation, your day. Stick to the plan. I know for me, what changed is if I say I'm gonna go to the gym or if I'm gonna do something, and if I'm running late, then I'm like, oh, I won't go, you know? Still go. Like, you'd be surprised that it's not the end of the world if you're 3 minutes late to a workout class. For me, I'm like, they're gonna hate me, they're gonna think I'm so rude, but I've done it, and I'm like, oh. You know when you stress about getting somewhere, and when you get there, the people don't even care that you're late? Like, especially if you're on-time person like me and it's only 3 minutes, like, you stressed about being 3 minutes late, and the person when you get there is like, oh, hi. And you're like, you're not worried? Where have I been for the past 3 minutes? And they're like, no, I wasn't even worried. And I don't even care that you're 3 minutes late. Don't even notice that you're 3 minutes late. All right, so don't stress about the plan not being perfect. Try to stick with it. It feels so much better when you stick to the plan, even though you were a little late, even though it wasn't perfect, even though, so say you wanted to work out and you're like, oh, I want to work out for an hour. And then by the way the day goes, you can only work out for 30 minutes. Still stick to the plan. You'll feel way better working out for at least 30 minutes compared to not working out at all. Makes sense, makes sense. I know I kind of compare a lot of things to working out, but like, food is life too. So say you were gonna cook dinner and you don't have as much time and you wanted to meal prep. So maybe instead of meal prepping for the week, meal prep for 2 days at least. Try to do a little something. You'll feel a little bit more accomplished compared to like failed mission, all right? And the last and final tip to taking control of your life. Stay positive and optimistic. Going into a situation believing I'm gonna finish this, it's gonna be great, I'm gonna do great, sets the tone of you doing it. I know in a lot of jobs that I have, there's a lot of people that are like owners of businesses and stuff like that that review me and my work and see things, and it's really easy for me to get nervous and like, oh my gosh, am I gonna mess up, da da da. But when I decided to change my mindset as in I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do the best that I can, I'm gonna have a really good time doing it, and I was made for this. So when I go into situations where I know people are judging me or testing me or seeing if I have what it takes, going like, I got this, I'm bomb, I was made for this. If I mess up, who cares? As long as I did everything to the fullest that I was able to, that's all I can do. But if I go in going, oh my gosh, if I mess up this, if I do this wrong, what do they think about this? Then it's just pointless. It's just not a good time. So going in optimistic allows it to be amazing, and you actually enjoy life just a little bit more when you're not thinking about all the things that can go bad. Sometimes we'll think about things that go bad so that if it happens, we're not as disappointed. But don't do that. That's not how you should do it. Think about the positive. And then just think about the positive. When the bad happens, like, worry about it when it happens, and then you'll be fine and all the other stuff. So just think positive going into it, and it's gonna set the tone for you actually to accomplish it in a positive mindset. So prepare your mind that way. You gotta go into situations thinking positive, like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna crush it, I'm gonna complete this. I'm gonna complete this task, I'm gonna finish this laundry in 1 hour and 32 minutes. You know, think it, don't think like, oh, I'm gonna try to do laundry, or I'm gonna try to do this task, and I'm barely gonna have any time, and da da da. Like, why? Because if you're just speaking it, life and death are the power of the tongue is like my favorite thing from the Bible. Like, it's so true. There goes my hat. You're setting your atmosphere, you know, like, you gotta go into it with going like, oh, it's gonna be great, da 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 da. And then when bad things happen, you're such on a high to where you're like, nah, have drama if you want to, but I'm having a great time. Like, when you're in such an optimistic, positive place, when you're going into atmospheres, when bad things, quote unquote, bad things happen, you're able to brush it off and it's not even a big deal because you're still on that high, you're still on that positive, like nothing can burst your bubble. And if something does burst your bubble, you'll be so positive to where you're like, I didn't need a bubble anyways. You know? Like, I only know it from experience. Like, people see it. Like, I've been at places where people are like, why are you so excited? I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes it is the caffeine, but sometimes it's stepping in with positivity. But that's it. That's how you take control of your day, your week, your year, your life. Simple, easy steps, nothing too complicated. And that's it. Until the next video, don't forget to subscribe below, leave a comment. Shout out to my homies that have been watching the videos and the people that I don't know, really, but been telling me you've been watching the videos. Thanks. I'm gonna keep them coming. If it's not this, it's a workout video. I switch every other Friday. Until next time, peace, love, and balance. I'm hungry. About to take control of this heat. It's still hot. Isn't it fall?